versions of hoops, such that I feel like we've gotten so far from the beautiful basic that it's so lovely and refreshing to have just a beautiful basic. Also, too, I will just congratulate our buying team, because what they did with these, I think, was so sharp and so smart. Typically, hoops can be round tubing, you know, like those sliver thin round tubing that are, you know, they're great and they're very linear, but there's hardly any metal there on show. These we've done in a flat tubing, in like a sheet metal, the sterling, and then in the 14 karat or the rhodium choices, of course, that's poured over. It's done in a flat sheeting. And so you can see, I mean, you're about to see right now, they're so beautiful given all the metal presence that's on show. And look at the rhodium, which I have not even spent nearly as much time talking about. How cool is that? That idea of black, hematite-y, black oil slicky, black rhodium. I think about black diamonds, I think about black tie. Those are so New Year's Eve holiday cocktail worthy. And again, maybe you are a hoop girl, but you would never have normally thought to purchase or spend the money on a traditional black rhodium hoop, because, you know, it's not something that you see yourself wearing a lot, and so you're not sure you're going to get a lot of use out of. There's really not much discussion here when they're $27. And when you do easy pay, $13. So again, the choices are all of the boxes come with. This is going to be your yellow choice. Of course, yellow is 14 karat over sterling. Omega back for pure comfort and for sitting perfectly straight on the ear and never falling out. Over 65,000 of all of these ordered since midnight. There's your rhodium with the box that looks rolled in black diamonds. Here's the pure sterling silver, just pure and beautiful and glistening. And then down on the end, the ones that I'm wearing are the rose. So that's rose 14 karat over sterling. They're just perfect. I don't even wear earrings normally, and they're just perfect. A bit excited am I. Okay, so hey, I don't know if you saw the necklace that I'm wearing. I'm going to show you in a second, because it goes with the Today's Special Value. I also don't know if you saw the bangles that were on the table during the Today's Special Value presentation, but they are of the same flat sheet tubing, done in the same choices, but in an oval hinged bangle. Brand new today, not even $40. This is crazy, because this is all sale prices all throughout the day on Creede. 28 years we've been doing this, since the inception of QVC. Also available is the bar station necklace that I'm wearing. Same choices, same rhodium, 14 karat silver story. And I love the bar necklace. A, price is just right, $30. B, so modern, contemporary, Soho, very fresh. We've got courage charms coming up in the show. Totally brand new from Vicenza that you haven't seen today until now. And here is just a look at where we take you on QVC.com, so that you can certainly check out the TSV when we are not checking it out here on the show. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to move into ultrafine. There's only one piece of ultrafine in this 2-hour shift with me, and it is here. And Creede. 28 years we've been doing this, since over. Just pure and beautiful and glistening. And then down on the end, the ones that I'm wearing are the rose. So that's rose 14 karat over sterling. They're just perfect. I don't even wear earrings normally, and they're just perfect. A bit excited am I. Okay, so hey, I don't know if you saw the necklace that I'm wearing. I'm going to show you in a second, because it goes with the Today's Special Value. I also don't know if you saw the bangles that were on the table during the Today's Special Value presentation, but they are of the same flat sheet tubing, done in the same choices, but in an oval hinged bangle. Brand new today, not even $40. This is crazy, because this is all sale prices all throughout the day on Creede. 28 years we've been doing this, since the inception of QVC. Also available is the bar station necklace that I'm wearing. Same choices, same rhodium 14 karat silver story. And I love the bar necklace. A, price is just right, 30 bucks. B, so modern, contemporary, Soho, very fresh. We've got Courage Charms coming up in the show. Totally brand new from Vicenza that you haven't seen today until now. And here is just a look at where we take you on QVC.com so that you can certainly check out the TSV when we are not checking it out here on the show. All right, so here's the deal. We're gonna move into ultrafine. There's only one piece of ultrafine in this 2-hour shift with me, and it is here, and it's made in Italy. So backstory, ultrafine is the most premium silver that we have at QVC. We consider it black tie worthy. You know, anytime silver is made in Italy, that's already a very special story, because you think of Italy and you think gold. The same artisans and craftsmen that do extraordinary time-honored innovations in gold, they are now applying to premium silver. And the two really big things about ultrafine, this is going to be, by the way, a choice of a necklace in these 4 lengths, 16, 18, 5 lengths, 20, 24, and 36 inches, or the bracelet that you'll see on the bus form down below. The two things I should really call out about ultrafine, not only is ultrafine made in Italy, but it's, instead of 925 silver, it is 950 silver. So there is more premium silver, more pure silver. So the gleam is extraordinary from ultrafine and far surpasses what you typically know of as 925 sterling. Also, it is nickel free. So if you fear reactions, if you have sensitivities, this is like the top of the heap. And this, as I'm kind of playing with the bracelets, I'm just going to move this over here. This is the beauty of a snake chain done in extraordinary ultrafine. It looks like silk. It sparkles like a bugger. It is fluid and super weighty. And the gauge of it is not only perfect for holding pendants, but as you go back up top to the lengths, that silky, drapey, almost like liquid silver presence, done, by the way, on Easy Pay. So the shortest length, 16 inches, 11 grams of silver, starts on Easy Pay at about $5. When you have the Easy Pay in the mix, this is now that very contemporary, minimalist, beautiful layering look. Easy Pay allows you to pick up multiples, so now you can get that liquid drape nested in with a longer drape and start picking up a few of these as multiples. Let it be said, obviously worn on their own with or without a pendant is beautiful, because the sparkle, the diamond cutting that has been done to the edges of the snake, and then it's so gorgeously polished, it almost gives off a glisten as if it's wet, is beautiful. We really do call this black tie silver, and I have to say, as I run my finger through this, you'll start to appreciate how cool the idea of ultrafine is done in a snake formation. Do you see that? It is so fluid, it almost takes on properties as if it were liquid. That's how it feels on the neck, but also how it sparkles so gorgeously. So something as simple as a chain becomes such a centerpiece. It needs so little, including it needs no pendant whatsoever if need be, because it's the beauty of that completely icy, white, wet, beautiful sheen that comes from the marriage of ultrafine silver, crafted in Italy, and then married with a snake chain, which is just, for my kind of, in my mind, it's equal parts beautiful, gorgeous, classic, married with that minimalist, contemporary, sleek, almost a little bit retro as I look at it, because I can see a little bit of the 70s. And perhaps it's that remembrance of disco balls and some of the liquid-like cool necklaces and of that era. But I have to say, the sale price on your screen, $26 for 16 inches, 11 grams of ultrafine. This is the only ultrafine in the whole 2 hours here that we're together. 18 inches, 12.7 grams of silver. 20 inches, 14.5 grams of silver. If I skip up to 36 inches, 25 grams of silver. That's 950 silver, more pure silver. Nickel-free, gives a kind of shine that even far exceeds what you are used to in sterling. And so it manages to be a very special version of silver. These are the necklaces. You also have your choice of the bracelets. The Easy Pay allows you to do multiples, and I so would consider that. I'm one of those minimalist types. I used to be into big pendants and big clunky cluster, and now I'm really loving that beautiful, sweet simplicity and subtlety of just honoring the metals, allowing them to stand on their own, and then nested inside, say, a collar or a neckline of something fabulous. I don't know, maybe it's my age. I just figure less is more in some cases with fine jewelry. The Evil Eye, oh. Okay, so the Evil Eye is new. Champagne diamonds, black diamonds, white diamonds, a 1/4 carat of diamonds. Affinity, 18 inches is the chain, $41 and change is the Easy Pay. We're gonna go to Greece and Turkey and the Mediterranean, and we're gonna talk about what the Evil Eye stands for coming up. Lori Grenier is here. She's gonna have her silver and gold safekeeper. This is a anti-tarnish lined jewelry box that I remember my mom bought for my niece Sloan, who now lives in Paris, as her first jewelry box. This also happens to be customer top rated, and for the price is an exceptional gift. I know a ton of women that love to keep their stud earrings or their wedding rings or the tooth they lost when they were 5 years old and they still have never parted with it. That would be me. Okay, so this is special to me. This is Courage Charms. It's kind of fitting on a day where we celebrate all silver that these would be in the show. These are my charms, my Courage Charms. And this is a hands down, nearly perfect replica of a bracelet in my personal collection that I replicated for you guys because you always saw me wearing it and you wanted to know where you could get it. So we just decided in solid sterling silver made in Italy, with a whole inspirational meeting that goes a lot deeper than what you see. Since I love charm bracelets and I love dangles, and I actually over the years have had a fine jeweler attach other charms that I've collected along my journeys to this bracelet. But where it starts, you are making your selection. 6 3/4, 7 1/4, 8 inches. We have waived shipping and handling, and we've put Courage Charms on Easy Pay today because we just believe that we all need a little courage. And each one of these charms stands for that because it represents a time in my life when I needed courage or someone gave it to me. So let me actually start down here. You're gonna see this heart. We have managed to kind of hammer all of the charms, or most of them, on this bracelet so that it has a little bit of an Italian vintage aged look. Not only is that replicated from the original, but I just feel like as we go through all the charms, one thing that life does is it kind of leaves little pits and scars on your heart, but I think that's a good thing because there are these incredible things you learn from your journey and the courage to survive them. Each one of those little pits and scars that life kind of kicks at you it's a little badge of honor. There are crosses because I collect crosses and they are the ultimate guardian angel. There is a horseshoe. A friend of mine gave me a horseshoe charm as a gift one year as Joe and I were just beginning to try and get pregnant and start a family. So she gave that to me as good luck, and I thought, you know what, that is the ever-present symbol that in life, true good luck, true just, you can't explain it, good luck It exists, and it strikes you at the most unexpected times. More crosses, and some of them are chunkier and more Maltese inspired, because I love that, and it feels very European. The ladybug is in honor of my friend Jen, who passed away from kidney cancer, but it's really meant to be a good luck symbol for everybody, since ladybugs, when they land on you, are considered to be good luck. And I see ladybugs at the most random of times. So for me, that also is a sign that Jen is with me, but for you, it would be a sign that a guardian angel, many of them in fact, exist, and I believe they surround you. So in tough times, don't forget that. We moved down to a charm with the word day on it, which is DEI, and that's Latin for God. And that was very special because, you know, the whole journey of this charm bracelet, which is incredibly weighty. If you don't like heavy, you won't like this. I wear mine every single day. Every Monday night on PM Style, every Tuesday night on Tuesday Night Beauty. I wear this all the time. It keeps me grounded and it keeps me centered. When I misplace it, as I have a couple times, it feels like my heart is lost. And a lot of you have said that the idea of courage charms is not only powerful for you, but makes a tremendous gift, because it's as if you're giving a gift of good luck and guardianship, and a hedge of protection and hope to someone who needs it, which I think is wonderful, because I think we all need it. And I think charm bracelets, they're very unique. I was telling my producer Jason that, you know, I only wear a couple pieces of jewelry. I'm not a big jewelry shopper, so I don't swap out my pieces. I wear pieces that tell stories and that have great meaning to me. In this case, I want you to know the retail value of this bracelet is nearly double the price we charge you for it, because you're getting, depending on the size that you select, between 31 and 33 grams of silver. 31 to 33 grams, solid grams of Italian silver. If, like me, you collect crosses, if you wear crosses, you know, if you need life to shine a little good luck on you, if you need to be reminded of the fact that there are guardian angels that really are wrapping a hedge of protection around you. You know, it's funny, I have a really good friend who's walking a 3-day breast cancer walk today, as the Joaquin monsoon is just raining down on Philly. And for 3 days, she will be walking with friends and a sister in the rain, celebrating not only friends of hers that have overcome the disease, others that have battled it and lost. And I think to myself, you know, just as we watched the news yesterday with yet another tragedy happening, and then as I talk to peers and friends here at QVC about the times that they are facing, whether it's relationally, with husbands or with kids, you know, losing jobs, trying to start new chapters, trying to figure out your way. When in doubt, you pray. You know, I was talking to my friend Tom Quinn, who was directing the show today, you know, and we were talking about, gosh, as we get older, so do our parents. And what a scary chapter of life that ushers in, you know? How to help them age with dignity, and how to prepare for when it's time for them to cross over to the other side, and how that impacts a family. Life gets more complicated as you get older. So courage charms for me are what I grab to, because you've got to be able to grab onto something. Otherwise, you're floating on a little inner tube, and boy, when the waves get rough, you are close to being toppled. So whether it's good luck, whether it's ladybugs that kind of teach you there are always guardian angels around you, whether it's the crosses that root you into something bigger than you when you feel like you just can't do it. Courage charms are as meaningful to me as the Hear My Soul Speak ring. And so they're on free shipping and handling today, and the Easy Pay. Speaking of bracelets, these are expandable bangles by our Extraordinary Lifeline. Expandable bangles, you know, a lot of the very high-end brands out at retail that, believe it or not, are not sterling. These are. We have quite a few selections. In fact, stay tuned, because we are in the coming months going to be doing a Hear My Soul Speak version. But over 3,000 of these $29 expandable Extraordinary Life bangles have been ordered in this show. The show is just the day, certainly, but the show, and certainly the next coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern, our only Dominique hour on the day. Oh my gosh, it's like a gift central. These are a hot pick on the day. I'm pretty sure Jennifer probably brought them to you, and it's a set of 10 bangles. Silver solid sterling bangles. Can I just show you guys something really quick that I layered with my Courage charms? And though we're not gonna have time to present it, I just ask about it. Oh Lord, ask about it. It's wicked cool. It's like silk twisted cording, and then these little rondelle beads, and then you choose the initial, and it's done in affinity diamonds, I think it is. And it's fully adjustable, which is really the cool trend, like Links of London. Very awesome. Don't have time to present it, but you can ask about it. And there is easy pay. And then we're gonna move into this. Ooh, this is great. All right, so all things nature inspired, very cool, right? Because there's that whole metaphysical idea of, what nature means, and married with humanity and mankind, and kind of that whole kind of purist, kind of going back to the beginning of time and Mother Earth. This is bamboo done in sterling, which is very cool too, because we're bringing in now this Asian fusion feel that is very, very hot, always in home decor and fashion. These are so cool. This is an oval hinged bangle. I'll show you how you get it open too, because that's quite clever. And depending on the one that you choose, they of course have been cast in such a way that it is solid sterling silver. And in some cases, this is 14 karat plate. We have yellow as well, and then there's rhodium. Solid sterling silver, cast to look like a piece of bamboo has been wrapped around your wrist. Those are diamond cut stations, so let me just show you how this is gonna work, because these are your choices. The rose and the yellow, so they're gonna flank either end here. The rose and the yellow are 14 karat gold over sterling. These are small, average, or large. So that's 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inches. So there is your yellow, there is your rose, everything else that is silver you see is solid sterling. There is your rhodium, there is your regular, what we call silver. Now wait, what does that look like? They look like diamond stations. They look like diamond pave stations, but they're not. These are just, as I'm wearing them, these are just an extraordinary way that they have taken each one of the stations and done this micro fine diamond cutting to the metal in such a way that it looks like there are pave gemstones that have been set in each station. I love how beautifully delicate they are, but I love that kind of nature-inspired, beautiful, Eastern-inspired feel of the bamboo. They're on easy pay. The Creede price saves you about, I'm gonna say $50, depending on what size you get. The easy pay starts at less than 20. And as you're gonna see the girls, bangles are so beautiful. But one of the things that I think is so special is the idea of bracelets and layering. And just one of these layered in with, say, a Courage charm, or another set of bangles, or a tennis bracelet. By the way, we have 2 of them coming up in Diamonique. Layered with the tubogas that we have coming up, which is exceptional, and I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I didn't get a chance to show you how they open, but let me just say, it is hidden inside the station. So when you get it home, look for it, squeeze it, and it will pop right open, but that is the beauty of how they've been crafted. We are gonna take another look at the Today Special Value, close to 67,000 ordered today. Call me, by the way. I'm lonely here, I'm all by myself, so call me. Matt, can I trouble you for a Kleenex? Okay, so this is completely new. And I'm actually gonna put it on, but when Matt comes over, he's gonna help me take off the bar necklace, because the nails and the fingers can't really happen that quickly on live TV. This is new. There is only one brand new Vicenza offering that we are doing on the day. And the only new Vicenza on the day is right here, and everyone that may have been watching earlier had to wait till now to see it. It's a hot pick. Vicenza, by the way, is made in Italy. Made entirely in Italy, and we've never done this before. This is the idea of the chain is called tubogas. It resembles almost like accordion pleats in the most incredibly lusciously lightweight metal, which in this case is sterling, that lays incredibly liquid and fluid on the neck. And we've married it with an incredibly historic piece of Italian culture. First, let me make it clear that you're either choosing the necklace, the ring, which I've been wearing since the top of the show, or the cuff bracelet. That is pretty exceptional because it does one of these. The tubogas is so flexible, and the cuff design is actually a wrap style. So it fillets open ever so effortlessly, and then you just kind of wrap it around your hand. So here's what's going on. And by the way, sorry, I know that's not pleasant, but I burned myself cooking. That's why I don't cook. So let's try the other hand, shall we? Because you'll fixate now on that, and it will be really, really ugly for you. Okay, so here's what this is. Back in 2002, Italy switched over to the euro. So all of the lira were decirculated, taken out of circulation. These are authentic 200 euro coins that have been 18 karat plated. 18 karat plated, authentic 200 liras, and then they've been married with this accordion flexible fluid chain style called tubogas. The best artisans, craftsmen, designers, innovators in Italy that work on the gold, work on the silver. And by the way, the world leader in making the most gorgeous, fluid, comfortable, incredible tubogas is located in Italy, that factory. So that is the one that has worked on these pieces. The coins were washed, and then of course 18 karat clad, and then hand set. And I will just show you just on the back of this. I'm going to turn it over. There's your 200 lira that has been clad in 18 karat gold. And then, Matt, would you be so kind, or AJ, to help me take this necklace off, because I want to show everybody. You are choosing either, bear with me, either the Italian sterling silver, which we call two-tone. So the chain will be sterling silver. The coin will be 18 karat plate. That's one choice. Or the yellow 18 karat, which I'm going to put on right now. The yellow 18 karat not only has the decirculated 200 Italian lira coin that has been 18 karat plated, but also the sterling silver tubogas has been 18 karat plated. This is the only, thank you AJ, this is the only new thing from Vicenza that we are showing you all day. It's a stunner. I'm going to take these off because for me, for my style, I feel like it's a little much to do both. I will just tell you, Italy, Joe is obviously Italian. We love Italy. We honeymooned in Italy. This is a really special hot pick. First of all, it takes the history of Italy, the culture of Italy, and something that is genuine, authentically, has been touched by thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Italian hands through the decades, through the ages, circulated as their form of currency. Now 18 karat clad, hand set as the most incredible centerpiece to this collection. Now the necklace comes in either 18 or 20 inches. That's an easy pay opportunity as well. The ring is spectacular. I'm wearing it. I think, here's my little, there's your little ruler situation. The presence of the ring is outstanding. It's nearly 1 inch from stem to stern. And of course the ring, as well as the bracelet, as well as the necklace, all have that opportunity, either choosing the 18 karat or the two-tone, which it would be hard for me to choose because I think both are spectacular. And Vicenza is our line here at QVC of made in Italy sterling silver. That's really saying something. The very same innovators and artisans that work on the heirloom, gorgeous gold pieces that we bring you, now working in this precious metal sterling silver. Tubogas, I think, is so cool because just when you look at the necklace, the presence, it's as if it is a cuff for the neck, and right coming down the crescendo at the tip of it is this piece of Italian heritage and history. Can you imagine the Italian cities that these coins have been circulated in? The big ones like Rome and Firenze, but then also the smaller cities along the coastline, the Amalfi Coast, Naples, Capri. There are so many rich stories if these coins could talk. And I think it's so cool that they are true, authentic, decirculated lira coins. I personally, it would be difficult for me to choose as well, and I recognize that even on Easy Pay, picking up the entire collection may be a stretch for you, but I think the necklace, for me, the necklace and the ring are spectacular. The necklace is perfect. You don't even feel it on your neck. Tubogas has that way, and also almost like that wishbone shape that kind of curves and lays around the neckline, and then it comes down to a slight point. It's an incredibly crown jewel piece and looks as fantastic nested in a white collared dress shirt as it would over a crew neck cashmere sweater, as it would, frankly, don't laugh at me. If you've got a great white t-shirt and a fabulous pair of black pants, an incredible pair of heels, for holiday, no doubt, this looks like you went on holiday, and maybe it was your 25th wedding anniversary, and before you left the country, your husband, grabbed your arm and kind of pulled you into one of these fabulous Italian jewelry stores, say along the Ponte Vecchio, or, name your city, name your place. And in broken English and in broken Italian, you found this piece, and this was the splurge, and you took it home. Just when I look in the TV monitors and I see the light catching the coin, it's mesmerizing. I want to just remind you, though, Tubogas is incredibly comfortable. So let me just go here for a second as I grab this one. It's pretty spectacular. The whole nature of this, there's kind of an inner steel core, but you don't feel the weight of it. And it actually, Tubogas is so remarkably flexible. There's a cushion and a bounce to these pieces. Though it has incredible drama and presence on the body and on the neckline, you don't feel that in the least. The bracelet is available, again, in the same two choices, 18 karat or two-tone. Super flexible. Hand-set lira coin. I joke often when we present pieces like this, if you've never been to Italy, well, for $13 on the Easy Pay, you can go. And then the ring, beautiful. Two-tone choice or the 18 karat choice. You just have to choose your size. You just caught a glimpse of the only new Vicenza item that we are gonna have on this entire day, and we saved it just for this show. Here's the necklace that I just had AJ take off of me so that I could put on the Tubogas. And then AJ's gonna kill me, but in a second, can you put this cross on me? Because that I took off earlier and I wanna show everybody that. The bar station necklace is under $25. Partners absolutely perfectly with the Today Special Value earrings. It is a really contemporary look, just very cool. Bar station necklaces, stick earrings, very modern, very fresh. And then I'm gonna put on the Bitsy pearl cross that I was wearing earlier, and show you that just now, because we have two choices to show you in it. This is actually something that we presented in PM Style. It was a one-time only. It was incredibly popular. I'm gonna show you why, because I'm gonna take this off, and it sold out. And so they kind of rushed it back in for this Creede event. So the small, because bear with me, the small is going to be, hold on, getting my ruler. The small is gonna be about a 1/2 inch from bail to bottom. Those are hand set 3mm pearls, and they are all hand set in a cross of solid sterling, and the chain is 18 inches and it's a bead chain. But then the large, which by its very nature is larger, is 1 inch from bail to bottom. Now you're seeing Staci in the Bitsy. I love it. We had this in PM Style. It was part of our Soul Speak segment because it was this very cool idea of, I love crosses, I collect crosses, I wear crosses. And this one I thought was really fresh because it's done in a bead chain. But then I love that you get a choice of sizes. It was kind of refreshing when I first saw it. I've seen diamond crosses. I've never seen anyone translate a cross into Honora cultured freshwater pearls. So sidebar, Honora. Honora only take about the top 2 to 3% of their harvest. They're authentic Chinese cultured freshwater pearls. These are the perfect millimeter size to kind of nest and cradle in the outstretched arms of the cross. I adore the Bitsy version, but don't let me sway you, and I'll tell you why. Because everyone is doing Bitsy crosses. Everyone is doing Bitsy pendants. Ask Tiffany, ask other people. It is absolutely the trend right now to do micro, much like Bitsy bags, Bitsy pendants. And so I really enjoy it because I think it's sweet and petite, but then the larger. So the larger is not too huge to be unwearable, even nested inside, say, of a polo shirt. It's still perfectly wearable. And frankly, the larger 1 inch from bail to bottom is absolutely the size of really what retail would bring you in a traditional cross pendant. Just gonna turn it sideways so you can see all of that beautiful sterling silver and then that bead chain. And the 3mm pearls are just nested right in there. I can't think of a sweeter gift for Christmas for a little girl who's just starting her faith journey, for Easter that's fast approaching, because it is. Christmas is already fast approaching. How perfect it would be as a little Easter gift, or as a christening gift when she gets a little older to wear. But also I think crosses have taken on a very fashion-oriented feel, fashionable faith. There's something as polite and delicate about this pearl cross as there is, I think, funky and cool about it, because with the bead chain, it feels extremely modern, a little city. You could easily nest this in with other longer necklaces or a strand of pearls and do a layered look. The sale price, let's talk about that for a second. The sale price is $51 for the smaller and $72 for the larger. The chain is 18 inches. And I will just tell you, the retail value for the larger is $120. Honora is one of the leaders in pearls. I don't need to tell you that. And typically we have pearl stud earring Today Special Values from them because they make great gifts, and we have beautiful necklaces from them that are just coveted and gorgeous. I've given Honora pearls to a good friend of mine a couple years ago for Christmas. This, I think, is a special way to do Honora pearl if you're actually not a really big pearl person, because I think wearing a strand of pearls is a certain look, and that may not be you. I actually am not really a pearl person. I love this cross. Again, I call out that it sold out on PM Style, and I was so excited that we were able to get it back in time for Creede at a lower price. I also want to call out that coming soon, you will see the ring partner that goes with this cross. It's a ring with the pearls that are hand set and domed across the curve of the finger. So stay tuned for that, because it'll either be PM Style or somewhere it's going to launch very soon. And this is the smaller version, which is $51, and that's about a ½ inch from bail to bottom. If you want to take it off and just wear the bead chain on its own, you certainly can. I actually think I'm getting this. I just mentally shopped for myself. So that is Honora, and here's a quick look at something that's coming up, or at the very least that we're going to flash you, and it's this. The Creede Silver Sale is going to bring you the Pave Gemstone Sterling Silver Wrap Ring. Almost 3/4 of a carat. And you are getting 3 choices there on 3 easy payments of $39 and change. Tremendous sale prices today, all hand set gemstones. Stick around because we have something new in champagne and black diamonds after this. It's Creede silver sale. Special sale prices all day on sterling silver, on ultrafine silver. The glue that keeps this day together is silver. Gemstones sometimes, Honora pearls sometimes, but really the glue is silver. Now, within that glue, we're about to add champagne and black diamonds and a skosh of white diamonds, because Affinity is here with a brand new pendant that speaks to my heart, because I have really good friends that live in Greece and a lot of the Mediterranean cultures and countries, Greece, Turkey, Italy even, you could name them. It goes back to biblical times, the idea of what we loosely call evil eye, but at least in Greek it's called mati. And it dates back to Aristotle and biblical times and ancient traditions of really this idea. Even if it's just a myth, it's one that's been carried through to present day and is really woven into the fabric of the lore of these cultures. This idea of having a symbol that wards off evil and negative energy, such that the evil eye, that symbol, is kind of like a hedge of protection. And it's like having a hedge of protection of good luck and positivity around you. And so in Greece, you'll see evil eyes for sale at Suvi shops everywhere. Greeks hang them, the glass versions, from their trees above their doorways. At a Greek baby's christening, they will pin an evil eye to his or her baby blanket. And obviously, evil eyes from a Hollywood fashion perspective have become very trendy and very cool in jewelry, both fashion and fine. This is one of the finest, most upscale interpretations I've ever seen us do, because it's interpreted in a sterling silver 18-inch chain from which a beautiful, natural colored champagne diamonds, black diamonds, and white diamonds evil eye pendant hangs. It's incredible. $41 and change. This is the one that honestly, kind of like a diamond solitaire, you just wear it every day. And it becomes like that guardianship every day if you believe in the meaning of this. But it's also a very cool fashion forward item if you've got daughters or granddaughters in their 20s and their 30s. I have evil eye jewelry. Since I visited my friends in Greece quite a bit, I collect evil eyes. I just think they are very cool. And as you see on your screen, this is the beauty of sale prices. This would normally be a QVC price of $194. Instead, on a Creede day, it's $166. And I take you down here. The diamonds are all hand set. The champagne diamonds that make up the pupil, they're all done in prong hand set. The white diamonds surrounding the champagne. And then the black diamonds, all hand set around the eye itself. And when I said earlier, bitsy pendants are very cool and very trending, this is that. It's a 1/4 carat of hand set diamonds from Affinity. The champagne are natural, believe it or not, they come out of the earth that color. The diamonds that are black around the perimeter, they are essentially that color if we were able to give them enough time to develop inside the earth. But obviously, to expedite matters, the black diamonds are heat treated to bring out the natural black color, and then the white diamonds. I think it's such a cool, beautiful, upscale, fine, fashion, bitsy, did I say cool, piece. And this is diamonds now. So you can see the bandwidth of what we're doing today. We've got $27 hoop earrings, and we've got champagne and black diamonds in this case, interpreted into what is just another version of a good luck symbol. You know, in Western cultures, well, also in Asian cultures, and really everywhere around the world, ladybugs have taken on different cultural meanings. But as I start to paint this picture, largely here in the Western world, ladybugs, rabbit's feet, right? Some of this may be obviously legend and myth and just silly fairy tale, but there is a power to the stories that have held on through tradition, and an evil eye through those beautiful Mediterranean cultures is a powerful talisman for warding off bad and for attracting good. So it is, again, like a little guardianship around your neck, and yet it's quite a fashion-forward look as well. So Lori Grenier is going to be here. She has something at the very end of the show that's so befitting this show, because on a jewelry day, where are you going to keep your jewelry? And where are you going to keep your silver so that it doesn't tarnish and you don't have to stick around all the time polishing it? She has a silver and gold safekeeper heart-shaped gem box that's top rated, and it's the perfect gift. My mom gave it to my niece a couple years ago. You can return, by the way, any gift up until the last day of January 2016, which is pretty cool. So stick around, because Lori's going to be here with a bunch of choices in that one. Girlfriend, her name is Lori, and she gave me, it must have been last year, an expandable bangle from a high-end brand that you probably know, because women know this brand and they collect them. By the way, I didn't even realize until we launched our own version, since this concept of expandable bangles is very popular, I didn't even realize that that big known brand out there that has blazed a trail and that everyone asks about and loves, theirs isn't even, in many cases, solid sterling. Our extraordinary life bangles are, but they really capitalize on that big, cool, industrial, expandable wire bangle trend with charms that women love to pick up multiples and layer. So 4,600 of these have been ordered on the day. So these are as follows. You get one bangle, it's solid sterling for $29. And I'm going to take you through the choices that you have here, because we've sold 100,000 of these. They come in an extraordinary life box. They are supreme gifts given the price point, and also the fact that they are 100% solid sterling silver, and they're perfect for layering and also messaging, because each one of these choices has an inherent message. So let's start up here, because this is the sister's choice. So if you have a sister, or if you have a best friend that's like a sister, I love this for that one. Then down beneath that, one of my favorites is the cross. So that's what's down beneath that. I just love that one. On the final bust form beneath that is the angel. Again, I think not only giving someone this as a gift of a guardian angel watching over her, but also if, you know, if she's been a guardian angel in your life. Then I take you in the center, the anchor. I painted a portrait for my nephew once when he was still a baby as a collection of paintings in his nursery, and one of them was an anchor, because the anchor is synonymous with love and faith and family. Those three things that really anchor your life. So there's the anchor. Down beneath that is the moon. My husband is always saying to me, I love you to the moon and back. He's always saying that to his boys too. So, you know, that's a really precious one. And then on the bottom, the butterfly. And I think the butterfly is very powerful in its symbolism, because, you know, butterflies, oh, hang on, where's my little butterfly? Butterflies, they live in as they're growing, before they finally sprout their wings and fly, in a cocoon. And part of the symbolism of them coming out of that cocoon is the fight and the challenge and the struggle that they have to get out of the cocoon. And that actually is part of them growing into the strength and the structure of their wings, so that finally, as they have broken free, they're at their full ability to then fly. So there is, I think, some cool symbolism there coming through obstacles in life. Down here, the first one on the top is mom. These are all a single bangle choice for $29. This is a double heart. And the double heart, I think, also is just really a pretty and beautiful and meaningful. And then down below, elephant. And the elephant, you know, elephants are yet another symbol of luck throughout many different cultures. They're also considered one of the most gentle but smart and wise animals. We have 4,700 of these bangles ordered today. And, you know, though we don't have an easy pay on the screen, I will tell you that if you apply for a Q card, go to QVC.com, type in Q card in the search bar. You can get things that are not on Easy Pay on Easy Pay. So in this case, you could get it on a 3 easy payment opportunity. By the way, if you apply for a Q card, I think you also get some sort of $10 e-card situation just as a welcome into our Q card family, which is the QVC credit card. You're seeing on Staci wearing a couple of these layered. I have expansion bangles and I layer them with everything. I layer them with my courage charms and with tennis bracelets and with other bangles and other silver bracelets that I wear all the time. I love how these look married together. You don't have to choose a size because, you know, obviously they are expandable, so they can either tighten or widen in order for you to get it over your hand. And so they just make great gifts, but they also, you know, the stories of what you choose, either the sisters, the cross, the angel, the anchor, the moon, the butterfly, the mom, the double heart, the elephant, and the box they come in. Like, it's just very now. Expandable bangles are just very now. Lisa Maria. Oh, I love your name. Are you there?
I'm here.
Am I pronouncing it right?
I'm right here.
Okay. Am I pronouncing your name right?
Hello?
Lisa Maria?
Hi.
Oh, I love it. I love your name. You're in California?
Yes, I am.
Whereabouts?
Right there on Phillips Ranch, California.
Okay, good. And what are you picking up today?
I'm picking up the Italian Vicenza gold coin ring.
Nice. Could it be this one that I'm wearing? Mm-hmm. Very nice. So you liked the Vicenza item that we had earlier. What kind of spoke to you about it?
I'm sorry?
What kind of spoke to you about the ring? Why did you like it so much?
I ordered, first time ever, I ordered the pendant.
Oh, nice.
And I thought it would be a great match.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Are you a big jewelry lover and QVC shopper?
Yes, I am now. I am.
Is it why? Have you not been with us for jewelry before today?
I'm new.
Okay, welcome. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
How'd the whole process go, Lisa Maria? Was it smooth? Was it easy?
Yes, it was. Very easy.
I'm glad. Well, we like to call ourselves one of the largest jewelry stores in the world. The selection we have and the pieces we have and the prices we have, and we always stand behind our quality. So if you don't love it, you can return it. So I would love to hear from you how you like your new coin ring and any pieces that you're picking up on today.
I'm sure I'm going to love it.
Cool. Well, have a great weekend.
You too now.
Take care.
Thank you.
So, you know, we're talking about the bangles right now, and I'm just going to put one on here and show you how I like to wear mine. So I'll just show you this. So I have, right, this is what I'm doing. But this is me. It doesn't have to be you. I'm just saying this is what I love to do. So this is the bangle that I just put on. I put on the cross one. This is this crazy amazing, which we're not going to have time, I don't think, to present it, but it's available. It's an Affinity Diamond Initial bracelet, and the bracelet is done like on a twisted, adjustable black cord, and then the courage charms above it. Like, this is just how I love to dress my wrist. I would also draw your attention to this, because we have these you can ask about for $29. A Love, Faith, or Hope ring, again done in, I believe it's Affinity Diamond. So it's, you know, it's a great day. We have 5,500 of these ordered on today. The choices yet again are up top, sister, cross. This is going to be your angel. Then moving over, this is the top one is the anchor. Beneath that is the moon. Beneath that is the butterfly. One up here is for mom. The one beneath it is called double heart. And then on the bottom, the elephant. And that's $29 here during our Creede silver sale that's going on all day today at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to have the only hour of Diamonique on the day, and there's so much in that show that I love. But we're first going to have you take a look at this, because as we take a pause from all things jewelry, We're gonna run a little kind of commercial, if you will, to tell you about Sprouts, because they are our newest inventors and creators of items that you may very well see soon here on QVC, selling what are their inventions and their passions. I'll meet you back here for more in our Creede Silver Sale. Like Cleopatra. I'm a little lonely and would love to hear from you. We are celebrating our, this is how perfectly the bamboo bracelet is made. I actually can't, there we go. Whew, can't even find the hinge to open it. 1,200 of these sets of bangles ordered today. I just think they are the bee's knees. Again, I'm so sorry about my boo-boo. I really have to start demonstrating on my other hand because it's really annoying. I burned myself on the oven because I don't cook and I was cooking frozen pizza, and it's not a pretty thing. But these have been so popular on the day, and they're hot picks that we wanted to bring them back to you because if you haven't seen them yet, and I think Jen may have presented them to you earlier, they are a hot pick. There are 4 choices, and they are just flat out cool. And they don't really break the bank here, but wait till I tell you what they are. You are getting a set of 10, and the edges of them are awesome and beveled. It almost gives like Cleopatra, or there's something very contemporary, but a little, I can't find the words, so we'll come back to it. But they are a set of 10 done in sterling silver, but you are choosing either small 6 3/4, average 7 1/4, large 8 inches, and you can see here they have kind of a rounded, twisted, high polish situation. It almost gives a little bit hammered, but it's not hammered because it's kind of a softer illusion than that. And so, of course, when the light hits them and you're wearing them all together and they are wildly lightweight, they give so much depth and drama and presence. And they're just like that perfect something. Lately, I'm just loving delicacy, but a lot of delicacy layered. It just feels, in some cases, with the right outfit, like just enough instead of doing big, clunky, chunky. And these, in the choices, are beautiful. Plus, if you just want to wear 2 on its own. Oh, look at the yellow. Yellow. Unbelievable. All 10 of those. And they kind of nest next to each other, and almost like wind chimes, they play a little bit. They are light as air. You can't even fathom. Then I am a huge fan right now of rose, just me personally. So I'm loving the rose. These would go beautifully with our today's special value, which you're going to see again in a little bit. Here's our black, which is rhodium plated. If you're a sterling girl, check out those 10 sterling twisted, beautiful bangles for an easy pay on your screen of $24. It's about $10 a bangle. And look at how the light catches the twisting of the metal and just gives you a little radiant faceted starburst every time it does. I mean, we talked about hoops earlier being hands down one of the never go out of style, always purposeful and perfect kind of jewelry items. Same true for bangles. Now, admittedly, these are not hinged, so you want to get your right size. There's small, there's average, there's large. And so I would also call out, look at the presents wearing all 10 together, but wear a couple of these nested with other bracelets as well, the Courage Charms. We just talked about Extraordinary Life bangles. Just gunk up and layer and chunk up or on any given day, delicately just 1 or 2 with a little cocktail dress or a strapless for New Year's. These are so spectacular and so versatile. And the amount of metal, which really is being showcased here so beautifully, all 10 for $99 and change, when really they would retail for $170 and then some. We're going to go to the phones. Don't forget, you have 1 of 4 choices, silver, yellow, rose, or black in these. They're a hot pick on the day. They are completely fresh and new. They feel very Italian in a very minimalist, kind of Milano way. Going off to Nancy in Virginia because she's joining us right now. Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Shawn.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Is it raining there?
It is.
It's raining
rain
here
all
too.
weekend.
Pardon?
It's going to rain all weekend.
I know, here too. It's Joaquin, you know, Joaquin's just blowing through. So what are you getting today?
I picked up 2 of the expandable.
You did. And are they going as gifts or are you wearing them?
No, they're for me.
Tell me about it. Which one'd you get?
I got the mom and the cross. I just lost my mom last year, so I'm going to get it in memory of her.
I think that's a beautiful idea. I'm just holding up a couple, not necessarily the ones that you picked up, but I just want to remind everybody. Have you ever seen this idea of these expansion bangles out at retail?
No, I haven't. But I have some of them that I have ordered from QVC.
Oh, I'm so glad. So you're pleased with QVC jewelry?
Yes, I love it.
Oh, I'm glad. It's really fun on a rainy Friday to sit at home and just girl shop.
It is. Today's my little niece's birthday. Could you wish Trinity happy birthday?
Trinity? Wait, how old is she?
She's 9.
Oh, Trinity, my niece is 9. I know exactly how tall you are. And is she in 4th grade?
No, she's in 3rd.
She's in 3rd. Trinity, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you guys doing a dinner? Are you going to have a party? What's going on?
We're having a party. We're going bowling.
Oh, so fun. I hope you have a spectacular day with her. Nothing better.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.
Take care, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
So great. Okay, so again, and I just want to also show you what happens if you do a little bit of this, because this is what I think is really cool. And this is where it starts to get really fashiony. So bear with me because this may not be you, but I would actually layer multiple colors together. I think that's a great look. Now, again, a different look, not nearly as poised and not nearly as refined, because now we're getting into a fashion kind of feel. But still, I wanted to show you, just because I think layering is so fantastic, but normally to get this look of layering that you'll see on a mannequin at a department store or in a fabulous ad in a magazine, normally to get that look, you're needing to buy things separately to create the layers. When you get sets, you have the beauty of being able to wear them all at once, or perhaps wear one at a time. It's a very different look. But this sliver thin, wire jewelry, the delicacy, that whole thing going on right now, though there will always be a place for thick, heavy, chunky, these almost like micro fine pieces, these delicate pieces, and now done in a set, are really, I think, where a lot of the beauty of fine jewelry is right now, and a lot of the trend of fine jewelry is right now. There's a simplicity that is just can't be rivaled. And the metal is what's so beautiful. And keep in mind, you're seeing these completely new today. It's a $10 per bangle situation. $10 for solid sterling silver. But in the yellow and rose, you're looking at 14 karat clad. In the black, you're looking at rhodium. This is another great opportunity for gifting, to pick this set up and with a little velvet ribbon, tie them all together, put them in a little pouch, a little organza pouch, make that kind of the gift or the stocking stuffer. All right, so don't forget today's special value, because that we're gonna be bringing you yet again. And I'm just gonna tell you that, wow, is it popular. We have several choices and they all come boxed. And I will just tell you that I'll be putting on the rose gold in a second, because that's rose 14 karat gold over solid sterling silver. $27 is how much they are on Easy Pay. They're $13 and they come boxed, and the box is really great. So I'll actually put them on now so you can see them.